Hello, my name is Race Kinzer, and today I'm going to be going over our evaluation of our groups. We had a group of 3 for this class. It was myself, Kayla, and then Caleb. I believe that we worked very efficiently together. Um, we established a text message group chat. I believe that was the easiest way to establish our communication. Um, I think that was one of the biggest things that I learned throughout this whole thing was using the text messages allowed us to communicate efficiently and communicate about our deadlines and things that we need to get done. I believe that Kayla was our leader and she held that to be true. There was a time that she had to step away for some personal reasons, but we were able to step in and help out in any way we could. But I feel like it was very even work distribution. But I feel like she was the one that was reaching out on the text message and was establishing times to meet on Zoom and Google Meet, and um, we all kind of played a part in establishing our times for the deadlines. So whether we wanted to have the assignment done 3 days in advance, or it just kind of depended on how our schedules worked. The communication was just very well executed throughout the entire project. From start to finish, we just had extremely good communication that allowed us to get our assignments done on time in a timely manner and be the most proficient that we can. I believe that the next biggest thing that our group had was we were all reliable. So if we said that we're going to get this project done and our part done at this time, we would have it done on that time. We held each other accountable. So if someone couldn't get it done, we had a discussion to where it was like, hey, what's going on? How do we fix that and how do we prevent that from happening? So we had that discussion at the beginning, but we actually never had to have a discussion because we were all very reliable and everyone did their part and provided for our group. I think that was also one of the best things that happened in this group that made us successful and made this project go easier. I also believe that a third thing that really helped us in this group was flexibility. So I know that I have a full-time job um, and a full-time student, so there's a lot of times that where I'm unavailable and they're available, or I know Caleb was teaching track or doing track as he's a coach. So there was a lot of times that he would have to not be able to do a certain time or be there at a certain time. So we had to just work around everyone's schedule. So I believe that also one of our biggest um, benefits of this group was our flexibility. So everyone was very flexible and was like, okay, well, we can't do it this time. And we all, figured out a time that way we could do it, and we could set up a time for everyone to meet. That way we could provide the best communication for each other and provide the best results. So us actually being flexible enough to where we can all meet allowed us to have better quality of work and allowed us to be better as a team. So during the project, we had to communicate. So we had a later start because we all Kayla had some things going on, I had some things going on, and so did Caleb. So we all had a later start. We communicated that, and everyone knew that we tried to buckle down and get it done before the first. So Caleb ran and started it, and he got like quite a bit done. And then I went in after him, and I helped, create some of the body, get some words in, and also help with the main body to form our project paper. So the analytical report. And then Kayla, she came in at the end, and she was able to make all the charts and graphs, and then the tables, and then the label everything. So she came in and wrapped it up, and then we all had a meeting and discussed how it looked. We all read it read it and saw how it read, how it flowed, and we all believed it had a really good flow to it. So after that, we had decided to go ahead and submit it. So the project went really well. I do believe that I would probably change how late we started on the main project. I do believe that kind of not hindered us from doing our best on it, but it definitely did not help us. So we all had to kind of rush and get it done. I think I also would have chose a different topic. So with that, what we chose was, does shift flexibility increase the effectiveness on Sony employees? We kind of had to reword that and go down like a different management style and how that would affect, that company, and then how it would affect just the times, because the times are changing and the traditional management style does not work anymore, where you can just, people are just rude, so they have to be more flexible and understanding of people's situations. And we also discussed how the pros and cons of the different management styles affected shift flexibility, because a lot of times now there's a lot of people that would rather work from home. For example, my sister works from home. She loves it. She has 2 kids that she takes care of while she's at home, and it doesn't affect her work. So she is allowed to stay home, work from home, and actually be with those kids instead of paying out of pocket for a babysitter opposed to that. But overall, I believe that we had a very successful group. I appreciate Kayla and Caleb very much. We all communicated very well and got the project done accordingly. I also think this was a great class for me, because I am currently working at Walmart, and this will benefit me down the road and having those communication skills and being able to do an analytical report like this. So thank you for your time.